Alright, let's see the Greedfall gameplay. It's the only game we haven't seen, or from E3 that I haven't seen gameplay from, and I was wondering.
Hello everyone and welcome to Greedfall, the latest RPG from Spider's Studio. Today we're showing you an extended walkthrough to give a better idea of Greedfall's moment-to-moment gameplay.
Atlas 2.0.
What we're showing here is taken from an in-development, non-final preview build. A few hours into the game, we've tried to avoid any major story spoilers.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Oh, wait.
You start Greedfall on the old continent in the city of Serene.
Wait a second. I didn't think the combat would be like this. This is Witcher, like, yeah.
Cure lies on the uncharted island of Tirfredi, which is where we are right now. The island is inhabited by a magical native people, as well as multiple nations and factions who have travelled from the old continent and established various settlements. Currently, we're on a mission from one of these nations, the Bridge Alliance, to locate a camp of missing scholars. Before heading straight to where the camp is supposed to be, we're going to check out a nearby point of interest, a skill altar. These altars can be found hidden away in various locations across the island, granting a free skill point when found.
Oh!
We've got a lot of freedom in
the Forsen build. My man.
terms of where to invest these points, which are also gained by earning experience and leveling up. There are three broad branches of skills: Warrior for melee combat, Technical for equipment and controlling the battlefield, and Magic for the use of offensive spells. You can specialize or mix and match how you want. For this run, we're going to go with a few points in traps, firearms and one-handed blades, but with a large focus on magic use. We also have attributes, which impact and improve what you can use in battle, and talents, which mainly relate to skills outside of combat.
Look how much customization. I already love it.
It's starting to get dark. Exploration can be more dangerous at night, as hostile foes show themselves.
What is this, Minecraft?
We'd better find somewhere to set up camp nearby, although it looks like we'll have a small fight on our hands first. Looking at some of the UI elements at the top of the screen, we have our red health bar, blue mana bar, and yellow fury bar. Casting magic depletes our mana pretty quickly, which is why
you have a
few skill points into equipping.
You know what? This kind of reminds me more of like later Final Fantasies, kinda, where you have a party with people auto attacking and shit. Than Witcher.
And out of mana or wanting to conserve it, you can switch to a different weapon when it naturally replenishes over time. As you can see, fights are in real time, with a mix of magic, close and long-ranged combat. There's also an optional tactical
Dragon
we
Age.
haven't shown yet, but we'll go into more detail later.
Yeah, okay, which game came first? I'm a boomer, remember?
Over there is a rather more fearsome foe, a magical guardian intrinsically linked with the island and revered by its natives. For the sake of showing off some more combat, we can try taking it on in a fight. But first, let's set up camp.
I'm not a big fan of having a party of AIs in real-time fighting. In Skyrim, it's fine to have a Lydia, right?
Find campsite locations,
but it's different because you can like run away from the mobs and shit, and usually you can't do that in games like this.
From here you can speak with and choose the party members to accompany you, with up to 2 at once. Let's stick with Kurt and Siora for now. Workbenches are available at any campsite.
You know what?
From here you can craft items such as consumables and equipment. You can
also
also
have to play all the same fucking games all the time.
For example, we can change the look of this doublet by altering the shoulders, strap, and breastplate.
This looks way better than I could.
This also alters the stats, meaning you can really dig deep into the configuration of you and your party.
What is this?
Look angry.
But where is this taken?
Yes, it is.
Campsites also act as fast travel points to other locations. Let's take a quick look at the island map to give a better sense of the geography. We're just here, while over to the east is the city of Hikmet, settlement of the Bridge Alliance. Down here we have New Serene, your starting point on the island, and newly governed by your cousin Constantine. Over in the west is San Mateus, city of the fervently religious Teleme nation. During your adventure, you'll also come across several native settlements.
I don't think
throughout
this.
Tier 3D.
I hope that there are more than one island, because this island doesn't look that big, especially with all this mountain area up top here.
During your adventure, you'll also
I
come
hope.
across several native settlements spread throughout Tier 3D.
It's not an open world game. I mean, it is open world, but it's just a small world. Open small world.
Adventure, you'll also come across
it
several
not?
native settlements spread throughout Tier 3D.
Oh, you're saying that the paths are like linear, so you will always come across this bandit camp. You cannot choose to go here or here. You have to go a certain linear way.
During your adventure, you'll also come across several native settlements spread throughout Tier 3D. Now that it's daytime, let's try our hand at taking down the Guardian we saw earlier.
I mean, not every game has to be open world either, I guess. I just think that all the customization looks very good. Mainly.
You might have noticed the shield icons over the HP bars, including
Extra
that
health
of our
bars.
foe. These indicate your opponent's armor, which must be whittled away before you can start dealing significant damage. The Fury bar builds up by dealing damage to enemies, rewarding aggressive play. The built-up Fury can then be used to unleash
They probably have
devastating
different
attacks.
difficulties in this game, right?
We've just fallen victim to one of the Guardian's poison attacks,
Almost
so let's
certainly.
trigger the tactical pause. From this menu, we can quickly use an antidote to remove the poison effect, along with other consumables, actions, spells and techniques. You can also bind everything in the tactical pause menus to a specific button or key. This way, it's easy to play combat entirely in real-time action, to take a more methodic, strategic approach, or a mix of both.
That's
Potions,
fine,
healing
but
magic
if they
from
have
your
a
allies,
if they have
parrying and
a
dodging are all important when it
difficulty
comes to
option
staying
that's
alive
higher,
during tougher battles.
then
Note that with this build, quick dodges have been upgraded to lightning dashes,
hope they have
while we have a divine magic ring equipped.
no
This is only possible
tactical
thanks to our
pausing.
investment into magic skills.
I think Near Automata also has tactical pausing, right?
We've
I
managed to bring the
don't
Guardian
like
down,
it. I don't like
and
that
judging
concept.
from this armor and key, it looks like a mercenary of the Coinguard Guild was a recent victim.
No? I thought I saw it. Where you can pause and just heal your
Right,
character
let's
with
get back to
potions
what
and
we're here
stuff.
for and go look for the missing scholars. For the sake of brevity, we'll jump ahead a bit.
Oh, maybe I mixed it up with another game.
In Greedfall, you'll often have the option of a more stealthy approach. With careful sneaking past foes, you can sometimes avoid combat entirely.
Was it Devil May Cry? Fucking sneaking. Pussy ass mother.
Looks like the potential campsite is just up ahead.
Over there. Tents. This must be the expedition's camp.
A camp here, in the open wind. It was definitely set up by scholars.
Signs of combat. They were attacked. By the look of the tents and the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems that they were taken prisoner.
Which company is
I don't
making
see
this
any
game?
bodies.
Someone said it was a small
This
budget,
looks
so
like
it's
scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite.
Spider.
No weapon
What
used
other
this
games did they make? Tell me one
Perhaps
game
they
I should know
wielded
about.
magic.
Yes,
What I would know
it is
about.
the art of the Donegada. One of the valley clans was here.
Would you know which one?
One who fights against the invasion of the
None.
peoples from your island. I
Technomancer.
can be sure of
I don't
that.
recognize.
Why would they attack scholars? They are not warriors.
They come here as conquerors. This is enough.
Bound by Flame.
But they
I
were
don't
not killed.
recognize either.
Warriors would have been.
This looks like the journal of a naturalist. There are sketches of flora and fauna. There is no doubt.
No name
they were
games,
definitely on
alright.
the trail of the lost expedition. It seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover. A trail of
It does
blood.
remind me of
That
Witcher, though.
cannot be good. Follow it.
It sounds like there might be another tent nearby. Perhaps we can find more answers by following this blood trail. But first, we've got another fight on our hands.
More blood. We are on the right path. Keep going.
Sneaking up on fucking wolves. The fuck? These wolves have some severe posture damage. No!
Things are about to get dicey.
Stuck in a little
You can
bush.
see here the advantage of having skill points across more than one branch. After running out of mana to unleash powerful spells, we can switch to our sword to ensure we're always able to deal out damage.
A corpse. The
This game is
cannot
easy
be
mod.
mistaken.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume they
He's
have a
scholar
different
of the Bridge Alliance. From the looks of him, I would
difficulty.
say he's been dead for days, as we already thought. This isn't the woman whose journal we found. There is still a chance that she remains alive.
This man traded his life for all the suffering of my people.
He was only a scholar, a sage, not a warrior on the battlefield.
Do you think my people see a difference when bridgemen steal our people from their beds? From who do you think
Bridgeman.
all the clans
Looks
hide
like she has
their children?
beard.
This man was unarmed. And from the position of his body, I would say he was fleeing. It is not honor that motivates them. Maybe it was vengeance.
I'll search the body. We might find something to help us understand.
The face animation wasn't the greatest, but the fuck cares, really.
Your choice of companions impacts more than just combat. They'll often intervene in discussions and speak out while investigating, so it's worth considering who might be useful or detrimental to any given situation.
Here is the isolated camp.
Oh yeah, the cape
journal.
actually triggers me too
Everything's in
now.
order, but
When
the
she
inhabitants
moves.
are no longer here.
The FPS on the cape.
Its position would have allowed them to
I didn't
escape
notice
the
it first.
attack.
Isolated. Discreet. Perfect visibility. Great choice.
Oh,
Fortunately,
it's really,
we have a key from the dead
ugly,
scholar,
actually.
but if we had high enough lockpicking, that would have also been an option.
It is a journal, that of a woman from the expedition, a certain Afra. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right. The writing stops in mid-sentence.
A woman with sharp eyes. They might have saved her life.
We must follow the tracks of the attack. They will surely lead us to the party of intrepid scholars.
This woman was right to fear the Donea Exregao. They must have
Alright.
followed this path coming from the swamp. That's possible. They look like trackers. But what are they tracking?
New prey, no doubt. Let's get closer.
From here, we can either openly approach and confront the natives, or sneak over and listen in to what they're saying from a distance.
Spy.
Farweden se lor quesa. Esto gen nas quel se.
Esrade da Orgel, Amadred Quaheluchton. New Sienda
What the fuck? This looks terrible though. What is this? Looks like a 4-year-old painted his fucking face.
Nesunadet.
Well, we don't know enough of the native Tirfridi language to make sense of what that was about. But now they're gone, let's look around for anything else that might help us.
Welcome to Uganda.
My potions are far too strong for you, traveler. She looks like a fucking Street Fighter character.
I'm not here to kill you.
That's all we're showing for now. Thanks for checking out this gameplay walkthrough. Stay tuned because we've still got a bunch more stuff to show you before Greedfall releases September 10th, for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
Oh, September 10th. Jesus Christ. So many games. So many games. The fantasy donation says feels thank man. Alright, special privileges because you're trusted. I'm gonna assume this is safe. But huh? I don't get it.
Yeah, this is the 2 time.
Welcome to Uganda.
True story. True story. Akisai Moon Whisper No with the 1 year. Thank you very much.